Okay, so this is kind of the brochure design thus far. It's looking pretty good. So one thing I want to go over quickly with you is just images and links. So if we open up my links panel, you can see I have that template in here. I have the Otis landscape, the Bear Pond Nature Trail, the Facebook logo, the Havre Trails logo. So these are all my links. And those are really important for you to either embed or include in a zip file for me. So when you're done with your project, you can just click on all of these, and then you can either embed your links or you go to utilities and copy links to, and just make sure you have them in your images folder. And then, oh, this is not even the right thing here. So I'm going to make an images folder, create within my brochure project folder, and I'm going to make sure I have that selected, and then I'm going to choose that, and it's going to copy all of these links into that folder. So that's something you're definitely going to need to do, or either just embed all your links by selecting them all and going embed link. And then also another thing that you should probably do, or definitely do for your grade, is to go into Window Info and use this info panel to check the resolution of your images, and use the white arrow tool and click on those images. And my effective DPI is 465, so I'm good there. That effective PPI is really the most important number. The actual PPI is actually pretty low, it's 72, but it's used at a size that's small enough to where it's still going to print clearly. The actual effective PPI at this size is 465. So I'll check this one. It's 285. It's kind of low, but it's not bad. It's around 300, so it's fine. And the color space, it actually tells you if it's CMYK or RGB, so that's important. EPSs don't have resolutions because they're line-based. They're vector, so they're not going to have information on those. This is actually a really low because I pulled it off the web, but I'm using it at such a small size that the effective PPI is around 1,000. And the color space is still in RGB, so I have a problem there. If I want to fix that, I can easily click on that with find it in my links panel, do a control click, edit with Adobe Photoshop, open it up in Photoshop, and then do Image Mode CMYK Color. OK, and that'll make it in CMYK color, and then we can do Command S to save that. And I'll just save over the original file. And actually, I want to make sure that this is actually in my brochure project images. Okay, yep, it is. So save, I'll just replace it, push OK there, and we go back into InDesign. Sometimes your links will need to be refreshed because you saved it and it doesn't refresh in InDesign, so you just have to update the link here. So if you're getting a weird little icon next to it that says that it's not refreshed, just try refreshing that link. So that's one way of making sure all your stuff is in CMYK color and that it's high enough resolution, and that using that links panel and that info panel is going to help you out a lot. And yeah, and you might need to be including your fonts too, which I can walk you through as well. One thing you could do is you could just do a file. You could select this and you could do type outline, create outlines, but you don't really want to do that because what if you want to go in a year and edit this text? If you create outlines, you're not going to be able to edit your text. You could always, save out another file and then create outlines, but the best thing to do is to copy your fonts into a folder with your InDesign file, so that when I open it up, I have that, I can install that font and I can see it on my computer. And I can create another video with that information in it. So I will just go back into, what was I doing? Oh, well, anyway, that's the video I wanted to create so that you guys can see some of those tips and tricks as far as getting this thing packaged nicely for me and making sure you're having your images in CMYK and that they are the correct resolution.